Hello, my name is Heather Farrer and I am the Ceremony Coordination Team Leader for Northumberland County Council, the Northumberland Registrars.
Now we're here at Morpeth Town Hall today where you've organised a wedding fair. Can you give us a bit of an idea of what's happening and what it's all about?
It's the purpose of the wedding fair is to promote our weddings, which is for Northumberland Registrars. It's also to promote this building, which is the Town Hall of Morpeth, for an ideal place to hold your wedding. You can either get married here, and you can also have your wedding function here with the Town Council.
Now, I understand that Northumberland's an increasingly popular place for people to get married in. It
is, yes. We're certainly getting very busy. This year, this financial year that we're coming out of, we've done over 2,030 weddings, which is a massive increase from last year, which we just had about 1,700. So a big boom we've had, but I think it's to do with all of our locations within Northumberland. Fantastic venues that we've got, from castles, manor houses in the middle of nowhere. So we do have a really good working relationship with our venues, and with that, it promotes, and I think because of the whole of Northumberland being a luxurious place, it's bringing people within to Northumberland.
Now I understand that a lot of the weddings aren't necessarily Northumberland based, the people coming in from afar.
Yeah, we do have 65% of our weddings are for marriages outside of Northumberland. They could be in the northeast, but 65% are not Northumberland based people. So we do have a massive outside the county intake for weddings, which is absolutely brilliant for tourism. We've got people coming here for holidays and things like that, decide to come back to get married. People come back to their parents just to come up here to get married. So it's great for tourism and it's great for our local services, and that's also the other reason why we have these events. They're all local based services, so the suppliers are here are all local based, and it's just to help promote their services.
Now I imagine that one or two of the venues that you go to are a bit unusual. Can you tell us about some of them?
Yeah, we do have some unusual places. We've got Bamborough Castle, which is an absolutely stunning place. That is absolutely fantastic place to go up and do a wedding there. We've got venues over in Otterburn, in the middle of nowhere. We've got one which is a brewery, a Matford brewery. You can get married outside. Lots of places do have areas that have lakes where you can go out and get married in there. Outside weddings are very popular in the summer.
So, do you get much reaction from people? Do you get feedback as to what their weddings have been like?
We do. We do get a lot of compliments from our couples who have actually been married, and they send in emails or send in cards. So we do get beautiful feedback from them, and from the venues. Obviously, they're well looked after. The snow that we had a few weeks ago was horrendous over around in Northumberland. We did struggle, but we got all our weddings done, apart from one, but it was done the next day, and that was over in Otterburn. And the only reason we didn't get there is because the police closed the road down. But the venues worked with us, got us through. We couldn't have done it without the venue support to get to every wedding. So, all these people are coming from outside of Northumberland. They can be reassured that the venues will support them and really look after them.
Now, getting married is an expensive business.
It is, yes.
What's the average cost of a wedding these days?
Well, it could vary, you see. So, take the town hall here. You can come and get married here, just, about £300 with your licence fee and everything. And it depends, some people come here and then they go back home to the parents' house, so that's like your lower cheap rate ones, which is still beautiful because you've got the ballroom here, which is fantastic. We've got other wedding fairs, we've got the events, we've got the Northumberland Hall, which is in Alnwick. That's beautiful to hold your actual all-day event. Hexham House over in Hexham, that's another venue. It's beautiful, surroundings absolutely gorgeous, and the Abbey's there for you to hold events. So that's like your low budget ones, but then you go up to your high class ones, and you could spend up to 20,000 if you can. I'm sure brides out there will probably agree with me that it's a very expensive time, but it is a special time, and they want to make it important in a day that they will never forget.
So, given that expense, it used to be that the father of the bride traditionally paid for everything. Is that the same?
Not necessarily. We do have, the couples that will pay for themselves. We do have the traditional, where the father will help out and pay for it. But this day and age, we just, it's mostly the couple that actually pay for the wedding.
And as registrars, what do you get out of it? Is it something that you enjoy?
Oh yes. All of our registrars enjoy their work. If they didn't, they're in the wrong job. But yes, it gives us immense pleasure just to be there on someone's day. For all of our jobs that we do, there is like the 3 stages of your life. You're born, we register the births. You're married, which is another special occasion, and then sadly when we pass on, we're there to help and support people to register their deaths as well. So we do play a massive part in people's lives, and you've got to be that way inclined to enjoy it, and we do love every wedding is different, and we love being there.